Hello! Welcome to another podcast episode of Keep Going Baguio. This is Ice bringing you updates. Following our bloopers episode, we decided to pick two people who will have a chat about thriving with and from mental illnesses. We call this hashtag Random Tandems. Here with us today are Harlene and Leslie. May our eyes be open to their worlds.
So to those who are listening right now, by the way, I'm Harlene and I am with Miss Leslie Dulfo, of course. So we're gonna have a random chit chat about some things, random things about
Mental
just
health
random things, mental health.
and anything under the sun.
So let us first get to know like Miss Leslie Dulfo. What is your diagnosis?
My first diagnosis was schizophrenia. I started taking up medicines for schizophrenia. And then after some time, I asked my doctor, sabi niya, parang bipolar. But then, I was registering for PWID.
Mm-mm.
And the documents read schizoaffective disorder.
So for some kasi they don't know pa po kung what's schizophrenia and ano po yung isang nadagdag na ninong na-diagnose po sa inyo? Ano po
Ah,
siya?
Bale, ang diagnosis sa akin lately, schizoaffective disorder. When you say schizoaffective disorder, we have two things. We have schizophrenia and then bipolar or pwede naman depression lang.
Mm-mm.
When you have schizophrenia, you have hallucinations, yung parang may naririnig ka. Tapos yung bipolar, syempre, yung manic episodes and depressive episodes, yung iyak
Mm-mm.
ng iyak. Pag manic, yung hyper ka. Yun. How
Mm.
about you? Anong diagnosis sa'yo?
So I was diagnosed naman po with, actually there were a lot, pero parang nag-ask po ulit ako, parang it's more on depression and anxiety. Although there were a lot of branches like borderline personality disorder, pessimistic disorder, parang there's a lot of it before, but yun nga po, yung depression and anxiety yung main na diagnosis before.
Mm-mm.
So that was 2016 and po, until now I'm still having naman episodes and
Episodes.
whatnot.
Yeah, hindi naman maaalis yun talaga.
Mm-mm.
Especially when you face your mga triggering moments,
Yeah.
diba?
Lalo pa
Kasi,
naman sa ewan ko, lalo din po sa case ko kasi dali ko din ma-trigger. Parang isama mo pa yung medyo sensitive ako minsan. Pero we're trying naman to overcome it.
totoo.
Kasi sa atin naman, I guess we have different ways on how to overcome it and how to manage the things that we have been experiencing ever since. So as for you, ate, how do you like overcome your diagnosis?
Dati, may support system ako. So, my family and syempre my partner was essential
Mm-hmm.
in my surviving. And
Mm-mm.
then, syempre, self-care, yung mga gusto mong gawin. So, that would be like arts, reading, dancing, mag-aral.
Color.
Mahilig ako mag-aral. Ewan ko kung bakit.
Self-studying.
Hindi. Kaya nga I
As in,
finished 3 courses.
wow! Wow! Ngayon ko lang nalaman.
Hindi mo alam?
Ngayon ko lang nalaman. What courses yung mga yan, ate?
I finished law. I
Wow!
finished
Wow.
BS Commerce major in management, and I finished Masters in Public Administration.
Yung alam ko lang, ate, yung masteral. Pero I was not aware na you also finished law and sa commerce din.
Ayun, I finished it. Yung pinaka first ko is commerce, major in management. Then I took
Mm.
up law, and then I took up masters in public administration. Pero mga 2015 yata, 2016, ganun.
Oh, nice.
Kaya that shows my age, right?
Parang ano din kasi, parang as for me, as I was, as I got to know other people who has mental illnesses, they really have different steps on how to overcome. The thing that I read an article last time, like they were giving some tips on how to overcome your anxiety or your depression, but at
Yeah.
the end they have this message na these are only like tips. Each and every one of us has different and unique ways on how do we overcome
Yeah,
this
that's true.
illnesses, di ba ate? So as for me naman, I went through psychotherapy before. However, due to finances, I needed to stop. And then I tried to go to other experts as well. But mas nag-stick kasi akong nakakausap ko yung psychotherapist ko din eh. So, meron
Mm-mm.
din yung time na parang prescribe din sila sa akin ng gamot. Pero hindi ko na-try yung gamot. Although bumibili ako, parang ang weird. Tapos, nagsi-psychotherapy din ako before, pero parang saglit lang yun. So, as I told yung nga po, parang I had a problem with finances. And
Mm-mm.
hindi din naman ganun kalaki yung sahod before as a media person. So, ay
Mm-mm.
ang hirap i-budget. Tas parang ang nagiging therapy ko na lang din recently and back then after that one is when I when I eat a lot, I eat my favorite foods, I do arts, I watch
Mm-mm.
series, anime, Japanese or what. What else ba?
You do crafts, 'di ba?
Crafts. Inspired by Ate Lofi actually. She was the
Oo.
one that kind of taught me how to do it kasi naging crafter niya ako once eh. Tapos, nagpaalam pa ako sa kanya before, ate.
Oh.
Yeah, kasi parang, I feel, of course, it's her idea. So, parang, I feel like, parang nakakahiya naman kasi if I'm just gonna do it na lang, baka magulat siya. So, syempre, parang as courtesy, sabi ko, I ask permission na lang from her. Kasi parang it started as hobby lang din, that crafting thing. Parang natuwa
Oo.
kasi ako on how she does it. So parang this is something new to me. So what I did is I also did some characters or keychains na anime or whatnot. So yun,
Wow.
tapos parang nakakaano nang kasi bumibili din sila. Sabi ko, okay, parang I
You
didn't
didn't
mean to
expect
like
na
yeah,
ano.
I didn't mean to make it as a business. It's only just for a hobby. Pero parang
Mm.
nag-order na sila, naging business tuloy.
It's okay. Maganda nga yung ganun eh. You do what you love and then you get something out of it na monetary kahit konti lang ganun. At least
Mm.
you just do what you love. Yun naman ang main purpose mo dun eh. Ako naman, siguro part of my coping was siguro sa meds na rin, sa medicines ko. So, it helped me a
Mm.
lot. Pero there were times na mahirap talaga. And especially since sabi nila, may mga side effects. But in the end, it's what made me naman okay.
Mm.
And I can say na because of the meds, I was better.
Nakakatuwa lang din po, no? Kasi kahit na parang nahihirapan tayo, we're having a hard time every day. We're having a hard time pag minsan para sa iba or
Mm-mm.
every day para sa iba. Na parang nagagawan pa rin natin ng paraan eh. Parang matutuwa ka rin sa sarili mo na, wow, kaya ko pala. Kasi
Oo.
para sa iba eh. There are some people who think na they can't like they can see what's going through sa atin. So parang even if para sa atin we're trying so hard to like to heal or to overcome what we have been experiencing, parang for them kasi parang wala silang nakikita. So, sa akin kasi parang sa experience ko po kasi parang when I vent, when I'm triggered, parang iniisip na agad nung ibang tao na napag-ventan ko is parang try to heal yourself kasi parang ganito kasi, tas parang think
Mm.
positive, yung mga usual na sinasabi nila. So parang sana makita nila na sinusubukan naman natin na we're trying
We're
every
trying our
step.
best.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're taking it
Hmm.
step by step
Hmm.
at
We're
our
trying,
own
yeah.
pace.
So, para sa'yo, ate, muntikan kong sabihin ate Lofi, ate, ate Leslie.
Malapit na kaming maging magkapangalan at saka malapit na kaming magkamukha siguro kasi palagi kami
Partners eh.
magkausap.
Dati nga din po napag-aano din namin ni ate Lofi nung nag-guest ko dun sa sa cuddle. Isip niya, gawa ata tayo ng podcast. Sabi niya. Tapos, eto na to.
Oo nga. 'Di ba? Sabi ko nga ang next na target is video eh.
Documentaries, mga ganun po, no?
Mm-mm. After the
Sasabit
ECQ, probably, we'll
Sasabit
get in
lang ako,
touch.
ate, pero hindi na naman ako magpaparamdam.
Nagparamdam ka.
Hindi kasi ewan ko, nung recently, nabanggit ko kasi kay Ate Lofi, I was having an episode and feeling so low about myself, about this stuff and whatnot.
Alam mo, minsan, when you feel low, that's the time na kailangan may kausap ka lang talaga. May times na ganun yun. Pero depende kasi sa'yo. It depends on the person, diba?
May times na naisip ko din na kailangan ko ng kausap. Pero at the back of my mind kasi, if I'm gonna look for someone to talk to na naman, makaisipin na naman nila, I'm so toxic na naman. Kasi parang nakaka-trauma na kasi parang it happens to me all the time. If I wanna open up or I wanna vent, feeling ko natotoxic na yung tao sa akin or feeling ko there will be a time na lalayuan or iiwasin ako ng tao to. So, parang na lang, I've been finding other ways na lang instead of venting or whatnot. Social media is also like may may outlet. So parang sa status ako ganyan, tapos di-delete ko din lang.
Pero kahit ka lang, mag-chat ka lang sa amin ni Lofi. Kasi if you vent it out sa isang tao na hindi makikinig, it's hard, 'di ba? Pero if you vent it out sa tamang tao, it's a good
It is.
not only a good conversation but rather it's a good feeling that someone understands you. So, yun, ka lang, mag-message ka lang sa amin. Kasi kami rin ni Lofi, pag may stresses, ayun, sasabihin niya lang na, this week, wala muna ako, magpapahinga muna ako, ganun siya. Ako rin naman, I don't feel well, kailangan ko ng self-care. Ayun, nagsasabi ako. Ganun lang naman. Mag-hello ka lang sa sa group chat. We understand that part. Kasi hindi naman pwede na palagi na lang on the go tayo. We need to have self-care talaga.
Yun yung mga parang mga bagay na most unforgettable memories, good or bad, during an episode. May mga ganun, no, ate?
Oo, pero ako marami pa akong episodes nun na bad.
Anong mga nangyari, ate? If you could share.
First time na nagka-episode ako, actually, before ako mag-diagnose, I was hearing things. I was in Manila. So, feeling ko pinag-uusapan ako ng tao. Ganun. Hindi ko na makalala yung mga tao. Diba? Ang weird. Tapos, I thought of myself being talked about sa print media. Tapos, pag may tumatawa sa radio. Kasi, di ba meron yung mga radio na may joke time?
Opo.
Yun. Feeling ko, pinagtatawanan ako, ganun. Tapos, may time pa na I was out. Tapos, umiiyak ako sa computer shop alone. Ayan. Tapos, there were hallucinations about cats. And there were colors. Yung mga colors, binibigyan ko siya ng interpretation. Kasi binasa ko sa internet yung time na yun, nung nagka-episode ako, binasa ko sa internet yung meaning ng colors. And
Mm-mm.
pag naka-color na ganun ka, parang i-interpret ko doon based dun sa nabasa ko. So, that was hard. Parang nagiging ano na ako, too much and absurd na.
Pero ang dami ko rin kung there are a lot of things that I could remember during my episodes, good or bad. But the good experiences naman, kasi kanina parang I shared a lot of bads na Ang good experience naman is, biglang yung ang lungkot-lungkot mo, tapos just in time, there are some people that, randomly messages you, send you a message na encouraging, how are you, kumusta ka na, sana wag mo kalimutan na nandito lang ako. Meron yung mga taong suddenly they will send a quote to you indirectly na saying na I hope you're doing fine, or these are some quotes that could cheer you up, which I really appreciate naman. Yung there was a time pa nga po na I posted those screenshots from people and their encouraging words back then. Like parang maiiyak ka eh. Kasi parang wow, yung parang after nung lungkot, tapos some people walked out in your life na. Tapos andun pa rin sila na parang
That's true.
makakatuwa lang.
Yes, kasi it proves talaga that not all people will leave you, di ba? Meron pa rin yung mga magsistay despite everything.
Yung may connection pa rin kayo behind kahit na hindi kayo masyadong nagko-communicate ng mga taong yun. Minsan pa nga po parang maisip mo sila pa yung mga hindi mo gaanong ka-close. Well, hindi ko naman sinasabi na kung sino pa yung mga ka-close ko. Hindi naman sa ganun. Pero yung, ewan ko, parang kung sino pa yung mga hindi mo talagang ka-close or parang they don't know what is really going on with you. Parang, nararamdaman mo yung presence nila na nandyan sila eh. Parang, maiiyak ka na lang, tapos yung puso mo parang tataba talaga. Naka-high blood ba? Yung mga ganun.
It warms the heart, kumbaga.
It warms the heart.
Oo, it warms the heart. Mahirap na ma-high blood ngayon. Dun ko rin nakita talaga kung sino yung tao na would stay. So, si partner nandun siya. Through thick and thin.
Wala,
Novela.
kinikilig ka ata.
Hindi ako kinikilig.
Charot.
Joke. Okay. Next question.
Seryoso na ulit. But anyway, di ba there are sometimes ate na people call us crazy, di ba? Minsan ba,
Yes.
sometimes ate, do you think you are crazy?
I don't think na it's proper to call anyone crazy. Kasi like, for example, pag may nakikita ka sa streets na taong grasa tapos meron siyang problema sa pag-iisip, you call him or her crazy, which should not be. Kasi yung circumstances niya, kakaiba. Kaya, syempre, yung reactions niya, yung coping mechanisms niya, nag-iiba. Pero, he or she is not necessarily crazy. It's the same with us. And it's very improper to tell anyone na crazy ka nga. Diba?
Although pag sa akin naman, kung iisipin ko crazy ako, sige, okay, fine, crazy ako. Pero in a good way. Kasi
Yes.
parang para sa akin po, parang, di ba parang naging dalawa na nga po yung meaning ng crazy ngayon eh. Parang hindi ko alam,
crazy.
pero parang may negative na positive, may negative na crazy, may positive na crazy. Yung crazy ka na, yung parang silly type of a person, yung mapang-asar and whatnot. Tapos, ang nakakatawa pa po kasi, nung bata pa ako, playing with a lot of children, and then some of them or some of their parents or yung mga ibang relatives nila, pag malalaman nila yung birthday ko, February, kulang-kulang, baliw yan, crazy. Parang ganun. Oo, apo. Sabi nila, so parang hanggang paglaki ko, I was believing na if you're born in February, you're really crazy. Like, parang napaka-stereotype pala nung naintindihan ko. So parang Parang biglang sabi ko, hindi naman totoo yan. Kasi I have met a lot of people with different naman na parang may different na saltik din sila or may different craziness din sila.
Mm.
Parang gumanon din ako. Hindi naman yung crazy na crazy talaga.
Yung
Yung mga
crazy na silly.
Pero totoo din yung sinabi mo kanina ate, yung crazy na weird nga. Pero I think we have this weirdness or uniqueness
Yes.
perhaps na we could call it na each and every one of us has this different kinds of weirdness or uniqueness.
Pero usually, when you call yourself crazy, okay lang.
Hmm.
Pero when others call you crazy,
Hindi
wala,
okay.
hindi okay.
Totoo yun ate. Parang when I call
So,
myself ugly and then they call me ugly, parang hindi rin ako. Ganun. So
pero
ate,
ganun, 'di ba? Crazy should not be used as a word.
hirap
In the
na din.
negative sense, ha.
Mm-mm.
Kung silliness lang, okay lang.
Mm-mm.
Pero kung crazy na as in baliw, ganun, na serious ang pagkasabi.
Yeah.
Crazy na insane, it should be disallowed talaga.
Yeah. Yeah. People should not call people with mental illness, people experiencing something in their mental health, not crazy.
You should uplift a person kasi when you say
Mm-mm.
something. Kung hindi mo ma-uplift yung person, wag mo na lang siyang pakialaman.
Totoo. Lalo nga po kung nandun tayo sa episodes natin. Parang
Mm.
imbes na i-uplift ka nila, they will call you names pa. Not good.
Yeah.
Not joke time. Pero how many years are you advocating na ate Leslie sa mental illness, and maybe what do you want other people to know about those people with mental illnesses?
Um, as to the advocacy, lately lang ako nag-start when we had Keep Going Baguio, and we started with Baguio Mental Health Support Group
Yeah.
kila Manong Ari. So, yun pa lang. And I want people to know that we can manage it naman. We can control ourselves. And hindi porkit may mental illness tayo, baliw na talaga tayo. Kasi it's different din. People go through things in life. That's why they have mental illnesses. Or maybe genetics, sabi nga nila. Pero hindi natin kasi ginusto yun. And there are triggering things that would open any person for that matter to any mental illness na pwede siyang susceptible. My doctor used to say na pag may MI ka, you have like, alam mo yung faucet, di ba? Kailangan mong i-open yun. Pag na-trigger ka at na-open yun, doon may probability na magka-MI ka. Pero if you're given the good circumstances in life, pwede namang hindi ka ma-trigger. Pero meron pa ring possibility, di ba?
Kasi hindi mo din alam eh. Sometimes nga po yung other people can say, no, I don't have diagnosis, my mental health is healthy. Pero nasasabi lang kasi nila yon kasi hindi pa sila na-diagnose or hindi pa nila na-try.
Yun kasi, parang sa stigma, takot sila. Pag nagpa-diagnose ka, I will be called crazy, parang ganun. Magiging baliw ako, parang ganun.
True.
Pero actually, it's no. If it helps you to become a better person, diba?
Yun din sana yung talagang gusto ko rin i-share or paabot sa mga tao about mental illness, na sana you could also see the effort in each and every one of us. Like, you might not see it maybe outside, but we're doing it step by step. The process of healing on the step that we know we could do. Kasi
Yes.
it depends in us din. It depends on the person din eh. Pero hindi ko din alam kung bakit umiiwas talaga yung iba sa ganitong topic.
Totoo. Awareness is very essential to everyone. Kasi awareness leads to understanding.
Indeed, true.
Yun. And with understanding, you can be more compassionate.
Totoo. Yun po kasi yung nagiging problema nga sa iba kasi ayaw nilang malaman or ayaw. Even if you're explaining to them what is mental illness, what is mental health, they are not listening.
Mm.
Tapos, di sana kung nalaman nyo, di alam nyo sana, mas maiintindihan nyo kung ano yung pinagdadaanan. Lalo na dun sa mga kaibigan siguro or sa mga family. Kasi madalas, yun yung sa family, hindi
Mm.
sila open kung ano yung pinagdadaanan mo. Tapos, I want then people to know na mental illness po is not, it's not a weakness.
Yes.
It's mental illness is not the inability to suck it up also. If
Yes,
you
that's
know that
true.
one, guys. And sana malaman din ng mga tao na mental illness is it's not something na gagawin mong joke. It's a
Yeah.
serious matter.
Oo, saka hindi lang tayo nag-iinarte. Yan yung sinasabi nila kasi minsan.
Yun, totoo. Nag-iinarte or ginagawang rason. Yeah.
Mm.
Ewan ko, Ate Leslie, kung what's your opinion about this one? Kasi ako talaga triggered ako pag ito yung sinasabi sa akin. Yung triggered na nga ako, tapos sasabihan pa ako na pray ka lang. Yung mga ganun. Yung parang, okay, I
Mm.
am praying. Like, so,
Although we cannot discount the fact naman na kailangan natin ang faith sa buhay natin. Sometimes, it still is more than faith. Kasi, depende nga sa coping mechanism ng tao yon, kung paano niya i-tackle yung struggles niya.
yeah.
So, it's not about having faith talaga.
Mm-mm.
It's more of a lot of things. Yung holistic mo,
A lot.
as
A lot
a
of things
whole,
talaga. Opo.
yung being mo. Kasi, you have your own fears, your own anxieties. So, minsan, faith cannot be the answer alone. Although, faith is a way to cope.
Exactly.
If, kung ang coping mechanism mo is faith, if it helps you, it's
Go.
okay, diba?
Mm.
Pero you cannot say na every person
Mm-mm.
that goes through a mental illness can cope through faith lang.
Help yourself din.
Yeah.
Kasi yun iba din po, may mga ibang nakakilala din ako na parang nagde-depend lang din sila sa faith eh. Sabi pa niya nun parang dasal naman ako ng dasal, bakit hindi ako gumagaling? Yung mga ganun. So parang para sa mga iba din po dyan na kailangan din po nating tulungan yung sarili natin kahit mahirap. Hindi po siya ganun kadali. Kami na pong nagsasabi.
I think there are kinds of faith, diba? Faith in general is faith in oneself, faith in others, faith in God. So, I would rather say na you have faith sa tatlong bagay na yun rather than being centered solely on a supernatural being. When you talk about faith, it's better to have faith in yourself, faith in others, and faith in a supreme being para holistic talaga.
Totoo.
Okay, we go to fast talk nga, sabi mo. So, what would you prefer, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Tea ako. Love or sex? Syempre love.
Love.
Strawberry or mango?
Oh my gosh.
It's hard. Grabe. Pinakamahirap na tanong. You prefer a psychiatrist or a psychologist? Depende, ano?
Depende po. Ano pa ba? Girl or boy daw ate? Oh.
Mas
Girl.
maganda maging girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
Read or write?
Depende
Right.
sa mood. I read and I write. Write ka.
I used to write poems back then. Like, I have siguro parang 7 or 8 notebooks of poems na when I was in high school. I stopped lang
really?
nung college eh. Because of a broken heart. Charot. Pero I still make poems naman.
Ako, ever since I was in elementary, I love writing. Pero nung high school, I started reading novels. And usually, isang gabi yung mga novels ko.
Wow, novel isang gabi.
Gano'n ako magbasa. Hanggang ngayon, isang araw, 2 araw yung makapal. Gano'n ako ka-addict magbasa.
Pag sa akin naman po talagang write din talaga eh. Although nagre-read din naman ako, pero write talaga kasi parang nagiging outlet ko siya. Tapos parang ngayon kasi mismo nga pagpo-post, nagiging outlet ko na rin siya. Tapos yun nga po, pag sa social media, which is good thing na nakakatulong din sa akin yun, hindi na ako masyadong nag-scroll ng newsfeed ko din. Kaya hindi ko
Mm,
nakikita yung mga ibang posts, which is okay na din.
mm. Pero ang toxic kasi sa social media minsan.
Lalo nga
Kahit
na,
ako,
oo.
nag-deactivate ako minsan.
Mm-mm.
Kasi 'pag yun ang naging buhay mo, naku, wala.
Mm-mm.
Wala kang magagawa. Yung concentration mo, yung focus mo.
Oo, parang lahat
Yun.
na lang nandun na talaga. So, eto last na ate, wealth or health?
Siyempre health.
Mm-mm.
You
Health
can have
talaga.
everything in this world, pero 'pag health, lalo na ngayon, 'di ba? Kahit you can be rich pero hindi ka naman healthy, wala rin.
Sabi po dito, if you were to tell yourself anything now, what would it be?
Thank
Mm-mm.
you for surviving and making it through.
Mm-mm.
Yan. Ikaw?
Sakit lang. Parang hindi ko alam. I'm thinking kasi I have a lot of things to say to me. Like, siguro
Like,
yung sa ngayon na lang, try to understand and forgive too. Kasi the hardest thing for me is to forgive talaga. Like, I couldn't forget what you did to me when I was in elementary. Yung mga ganun.
oh,
Like, I will not forget it. Yung, ewan ko, parang na ano lang ako sa past na parang nahihirapan talaga akong mag-forgive. Hindi ko alam, baka effect na din kasi ito nung mental illness ko.
you're still consumed by your past, parang ganon.
Mm. Mm-mm.
It's okay. Minsan kasi process din yan eh. Depende sa
Yeah.
tao. So, you can't force things kung hindi pa talaga kaya.
Kasi ang problema po kasi why I am having a hard time to forgive kasi siguro naka-affect na rin yung I was bullied kasi talaga. As in yung bully na totoong bully kasi
Mm-mm.
people use bullying right now yung parang pang-aasar lang ng mga magkakaibigan between friends eh.
Mm-mm.
Kaya for some people bullying is so bullying lang yan. It's so mababaw
Mm-mm.
lang yan. Pero hindi. Yun din siguro yung one reason na nahihirapan ako mag-forgive ng mga tao, mga ginawa nila sa past na makikita ko lang yung pangalan niya siguro sa social media or magre-remind dun sa taong yun. Tapos parang maaalala ko, oh my gosh, kung naalala ko yung ginawa niya sa akin. Yung mga ganun, pinagpapahiya niya ako sa harap ng klase. Yung mga ganun. Yung
Mm-mm.
nahihirapan din talaga ako mag-forgive. So, I'm trying.
Ako naman, naaalala ko yung mga ganyang circumstance. Meron nga nung elementary talaga.
Mm-mm.
Tinawag ko pa yung mother ko kasi nga binubully ako. And then lately, that was like 2016 yung nagka-episode ako.
Mm-mm.
I had friends who turned out to be not so friends. Parang
Mm-mm.
ganun. Pero
Mm-mm.
naaalala ko. Pero I don't think it's an issue of forgiveness.
Parang
Kasi
naaalala.
naaalala ko lang, pero
Naalala lang.
hindi ganun yung galit. Pero depende kasi sa'yo yan eh. If you are
Mm.
able to forgive. Kasi nakaka-help din sa'yo kasi yung excess baggage dinadala mo. 'Di ba? Pero at your own time, at your own pace nga sabi nila.
Totoo po. Thanks for understanding. Wow. Ayun ba? Ilan lang po kasi yung mga nagsasabi nung ganyan eh. Kasi parang they always push what they know without thinking na yung compassion, yung without considering
Mm.
na we have our own faces. Yung mga ganun. And we have our own coping mechanisms. Mga ganun po.
Mm. Napaka-unique natin. May individualities tayo.
Pero paano po kaya natin nakikita yung mga sarili natin sa future? No? Pag
Oo
kayo
nga
ba
sa
ate?
future. Ang plano ko kasi maging NGO ang Keep Going Baguio.
Wow!
Yun pa lang. Pero someday parang, mag-abroad din muna ako.
Hmm. 'Pag
Ayun.
sa akin naman po, actually para sa'kin mahirap, kasi parang mahirap talaga. Parang walang plano sa buhay
Maging
'to, sabi nila.
futuristic mahirap. Sabi nga ni yung isang podcast natin, mahirap daw maging futuristic.
Oh, 'di ba ate? Kasi
Hmm,
'di ba sa buhay natin sometimes we do have plans then we're thinking
mm.
about the future na talaga. Pero, you know, at some point in our lives naisip din natin, ano nga ba? Kasi parang hindi mo mapaghandaan. Meron yung nag-strike na tanong sa akin before, parang they asked me kasi, "So when are you planning to have kids? When are you planning to like get married or something like that?" Or whatnot.
Mm.
Siguro kapag prepared na kami. Pero yung tinanong niya sa akin na talagang natatandaan ko hanggang ngayon is, "When are you prepared?" Sabi niya, yung parang, "Oo nga ano, parang kailan mo ba masasabi na handa ka na magkaroon ng kids? Kapag sapat na ba yung ipon mo?" Tanong, paano mo na naman masasabi kung sapat na naman yung ipon mo? 'Di
Mm.
ba? Kung parang ang
Oo,
dami mong
totoo yan.
ko na tanong na ano, so parang, sandali, oo nga ano, yung mga gano'n. Pero, yun nga po, siguro kapag in the future, marunong na din siguro akong mag-Nihongo ng maayos. Mapasyal na ako sa Japan, yung mga gano'n. We do have our own business na din. Yung mga simpleng ano na lang din.
Mm.
Yung mga gano'n na lang din.
Oo, I understand that. Ako rin, kasi parang abroad, gusto kong mag-aral dun, mga
Hmm.
gano'n, mag-work, kasi it would help. Tapos i-continue niyo na lang.
Mm.
Hopefully it works, 'di ba? Hindi mo rin
Yes
masabi
po.
kasi.
Yung ano po kasi ngayon, parang na-realize ko din na totoo nga, yung parang dito na masasagot yung tanong natin na we're experiencing a pandemic. When are you prepared? Parang kailangan mo prepared ka na lang siguro lagi, gano'n.
Mm. Pero you can have your own pace naman, no pressures.
Mm.
Kahit ako rin, yun yung sinasabi ko, no pressures. Kasi the more you add pressure, the more na yung circumstance natin mas mahirap.
So
Yan.
yun, thanks ate. Thank you so
Thanks
much
din.
po.
Bye.
Bye.
The world of those with mental illnesses is difficult, but that doesn't mean people can't go on. They can actually continue to find hope and cope. If you are or may be experiencing mental health issues, don't be afraid to get yourself checked. With right coping mechanisms and helpful professionals, you can feel better. Remember that this too shall pass. The most important thing is to find a glimmer of light despite the darkness. You can do this, thrive and survive. You are not alone in your journey. I am Ice, and this is Keep Going Baguio.